everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am starting this video in my car, and I don't know if I'm going to just kind of like have this be the video or if I am going to like add something to it. But I just wanted to do a little like life update. I feel like I haven't been filming as much as I did before just because my weeks have kind of been like all over the place. I've really only been like working and stuff like that, so I haven't really had anything to film. I haven't really done anything like super exciting. I had the day off today and I kind of just was like doing stuff around my house and whatnot, but when I was sitting home, for some reason, like I just had this urge that like I wanted to like go out and go do something. And so I drove to this place near where I live just to kind of sit and like watch the sunset, which you can kind of see on my face. I don't know, I was kind of just sitting there, and sometimes when I'm like not being productive or like not doing stuff or don't know what to do, I kind of get like anxious. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I started to get like really anxious and I just like needed to go outside, needed to like take a drive. So I decided to come here and watch the sunset, and it's just like so peaceful. So yeah, little life update, some things that have been going on. I am working, obviously, and just like a little modeling update. I met with my agency again the other day for a session going over just like how the industry works, like everything like that. And then I'm meeting with them again next week one-on-one to officially like sign with them and go over just everything like that, getting pictures done to build my portfolio so then I can then work, which is just like so exciting and so crazy. So that is one aspect of my life that is like going really well. And honestly, like I kind of mentioned it in one of my last videos of just how crazy and like how I have manifested like so many things that are happening in my life. And I would call it manifestation, but I would also say that when you want something in your life, you have to just do it. Like you have to just focus on it, focus on what you want and go for it. And that's kind of like what I've been doing with different things in my life, like the modeling. And I think I'm gonna turn my car off because I'm wasting gas. Wanted to just kind of sit down and talk to you guys and just talk to you a little bit about that, and just talk about honestly like anything that you want in your life. Don't ever think that it's not possible, because it truly is, and you will find a way to make it possible. I really want to show you guys the sunset right now because I haven't even showed it to you yet. But this is what it looks like. I'm like up on this really big hill. It's so pretty. Don't ever think that something in your life can't be achieved, or that you can't do it, or you don't have enough money to do it, or you're not good enough for whatever it is, because honestly, anything is truly possible if you set your mind to it and you just make it happen. So going forward with that, the other thing that I want to tell you guys, which I don't know if you can tell, but I am in my new car, and I was gonna do like a little car tour today, but I think I might do that like another day, just because now like the sun's going down and everything, and I want to like show you guys everything about it. But I will give you a little baby sneak peek of what I got. But yeah, that is my little like sneak peek. So I got a new car, and I just want to tell you guys that it's not like I just had someone else buy this car for me or anything like that. I definitely worked for this, and I saved up money to put down in the car. I'm going to have monthly payments on it. I'm owning this car. I didn't want to lease it because I wanted it to just be my car. So it's mine, and I have payments over like the next few years to fully pay it off. This car honestly has been a dream of mine to have for as long as I can possibly remember. And it's just so insane that I finally made the decision and just saved up and made it happen. And it was like the best decision ever. I'm so happy. I'm so in love with it. And I'm just so proud of myself for being able to get to this point and being like independent. And I just want to tell you guys that even if you don't think something's possible, trust me that it is, and you guys really can achieve anything that you want to achieve in your life. I'm selling my old car. I haven't sold it yet, but I'm going to sell that, put the money towards this one to like pay off more of it. And then this baby's mine, and I can't wait to do a bunch of stuff to it. I can't wait to show you guys. And it's just like 2 weeks ago, like this was just a thought and just something that I was looking into, and it's just so crazy that it's mine, and these cars keep driving by and it's so uncomfortable. That woman just death glared me. Sorry, I'm like all over the place right now. I have some other little life update things, but I don't know if I'm gonna like talk about certain things yet. Just because, I don't know, it's not the right time to talk about it. But work related, things are going very well. I am working my way up, and hopefully within the next few months I will be on the floor as a stylist. So that's crazy. Like, it's just so insane to think back to like 2 years ago, or even like a year ago, or even like over the summer. Like, you guys saw, I mentioned this briefly in one of my last videos as well, that I was struggling. Like, I hit a point, and even though like I seemed fine and like day to day, like I was like, oh no, like things are fine, I feel like I reached a point where I was just like so confused and so lost with what I wanted to do and where I was going, and just so many different questions about like risks that I was taking and things that I thought about doing but wasn't sure if I wanted to do. And now it's just like everything's coming full circle. So if you guys, I know this happens a lot too with people who are recent graduates from college, or even graduates from high school trying to figure out where to go to college. Trust me, just take your time and don't feel like you have to. I need to take another picture of this. I'm so sorry. Don't ever think that you are not going to achieve things, or that you're never going to make it anywhere, or that you don't know what you're doing, because like I promise you, you don't have to have it all figured out, and you don't need to know exactly what your next step is. You need to just do what feels right in the moment, and if things don't work out, then they don't work out, and then you move on and you learn from it and you just go from there. Truly, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like you don't know where life is taking you, what you're doing, just trust the process. That's like the biggest thing I can say, is that trust the process, and that honestly everything happens for a reason. And I remember over the summer when I made that video, the I'm struggling video, which is so crazy because I feel like a completely different person now than I was then. I didn't understand. Honestly, I was so confused as to why I felt the way that I did, why things were happening to me, and just why, basically why me? Like, why do I have to go through this stuff, or what am I doing wrong, or why do I have to feel this way, or why are these people hurting me, and all this stuff. And truthfully, I'm so afraid like a car is gonna stop. Oh, this is so awkward. So they're doing the same thing as me. People literally come up here to watch the sunset, and it's so this is so awkward. I feel so awkward. Like, I'm not kidding. This car is like right at the front end of my bumper. I was just confused, and I know how scary it is to feel lost and to feel like you don't know what you're doing, and you feel like everything that you're doing is wrong. But I promise you, like, life is going to hand you the things that you are supposed to be given and the steps that you're supposed to take. So don't ever give up. That's all I can say, is like, truly don't ever give up. Don't ever feel like you're lost, because even in those times of feeling lost, like, you are going to be given the next step of what you need to do in life. Overall, right now, life is amazing, and it's honestly like terrifying to say the least, of how good things are going and how scary that things are going so well. Because just being myself and in my nature, I always question, I'm like, why are good things happening to me now? And it shouldn't be like that. I am starting to just realize that life is good and not to question it. And you kind of have to do the same things with the negative things in your life, is just don't question it. Just feel it, let it happen, and then just go from there, move on. Yes, so work is great, life is going great. I have a new car. The relationships in my life are amazing, and I'm just so happy. Like, it's just so insane of how genuinely happy that I am and how far I've come. And I was actually talking to my mom about this too, about because she was kind of going through stuff too, and she kind of hit a point of like where I was before, and I was trying to explain to her like what I'm telling you guys, and that you have to just like, even though when people say stuff to you, you don't want to listen, but in the end, you really have to figure out yourself and figure out who you are as a person, and you have to really like love yourself before anyone else can love you. So if you are content and happy with your life, then that's going to attract positive and happy things into your life. I just wanted to kind of say that and just talk to you guys and just hop on here quick and kind of just leave this pretty raw. I might just post this as it is. I am truly like so excited and so beyond thankful for the things that I have and the things that I've worked for and the people in my life, and I'm just like over the moon about how incredible this year has already been. I know that a lot of that is due to the work that I've put in. So work hard, and if it sucks in the moment, trust me, it's going to end up being a positive result for you. So I think that's all I'm going to say, because I'm kind of like repeating myself at this point, but I love you guys so much, and I'm so thankful for you, and thank you to the people who watch my videos, who support my channel. This is something that I truly love to do, and lately I've just been focusing on other aspects of my life, as I just mentioned, so my full attention hasn't really been on YouTube, but I want to get back to that and get back to my creative content. It's so hard in New England because I feel like in the winter you just don't, like, there's not much stuff to do because it's so cold out. Whereas like in the summer, I always go, I just said that weird, I always like go to the beach, go adventure, like go to the city. And I feel like I just haven't been doing that. I've really only been like working and like hanging out with people and that type of stuff, and just kind of like enjoying my life and living it. So I do apologize for not being as active on here, but I will get around to filming some more videos. So please, 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 if you guys have any suggestions of stuff you want to see, please comment them down below, just because I do need some new ideas. I've thought of a few, but like I don't want to just keep posting the same videos that I've posted in the past, or like the same things that other people are posting. So definitely let me know what you guys want to see. The sun is almost gone, so I'm going to just sit here probably for a few more minutes. I brought my journal with me. I might just write a few thoughts down and then head back home. I feel like I just needed some like air, and like I just needed to get out of my house and kind of just take a step back and just be alone for a second with you guys. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Go watch the other videos on my channel. I do a lot more like vlogs, and I've been doing like beauty and like fashion stuff, health, wellness, all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna go because there's people walking up next to my car. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.